Caitlin Clark has become the face of the WNBA, but now, she's at the center of a scandal that's shaken the league to its core. After enduring repeated missed calls and hard fouls, the situation has exploded into a full-blown controversy. Fans are furious, players are speaking out, and the WNBA Commissioner has been suspended. What's really going on behind the scenes? Why is Caitlin Clark being treated this way? This video breaks down everything you need to know about the shocking scandal that's put the league under fire. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives. 1. Caitlin Clark becomes the center of a WNBA refereeing controversy. Caitlin Clark has become the epicenter of a growing WNBA controversy that has rocked the league to its core. As the league's brightest young star, Clark has drawn massive viewership, fan attention, and media coverage. But despite her popularity and immense talent, she appears to be receiving unfair treatment from referees. Time and again, Clark is seen taking hard fouls on the court without getting the whistle she deserves. From missed calls to clear contact being ignored, fans and analysts are questioning if there's a deeper issue at play. Is the league targeting her to humble her fame? Or are the refs simply overwhelmed by the pressure of officiating a player with such a spotlight? Either way, the outrage is growing. Clips of the missed calls have gone viral, and the public has begun to demand action. Caitlin Clark, through it all, has remained composed and professional. But it's clear that the issue is now much bigger than just her. The league is under scrutiny, and the commissioner's role in allowing this situation to escalate has now come under fire. What started as officiating errors has snowballed into a scandal threatening the WNBA's credibility. 2. Repeated missed calls against Clark Spark fan, outrage nationwide. Across the country, fans are speaking out about what they see as a disturbing pattern. Caitlin Clark is repeatedly being subjected to hard contact without fair officiating. In game after game, she's pushed, elbowed, and clearly fouled, yet the whistle rarely blows. These aren't just minor bumps. Some of the plays show Clark being hit in the face, shoved to the ground, or taken out midair, all without a single call. Videos of these moments have flooded social media, sparking national outrage. Even neutral fans and former players are now raising their voices. They're asking, why is one of the league's biggest stars being treated this way? For many, the answer is simple. The referees either can't handle the spotlight, or they're biased. Some even believe there's a quiet resentment toward Clark's fast rise and her celebrity status. But regardless of the cause, fans want accountability. They're demanding answers from the league and pushing for change. Caitlin Clark has brought new eyes to the WNBA, and viewers expect fairness and professionalism. As the anger builds, the league has no choice but to respond, and the commissioner's suspension may just be the beginning. 3. Did the league ignore warnings about ref bias toward Caitlin Clark? Insiders now claim the WNBA was warned well before the scandal blew up. Coaches, analysts, and even league staff reportedly raised red flags about how Caitlin Clark was being treated by referees. From the very start of the season, Clark's defenders noticed a concerning trend. She wasn't getting the star calls that most high-profile players receive. On the contrary, she seemed to be targeted. Every rough screen, body check, and elbow she endured was met with silence from the refs. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 games. It became a pattern. Sources say concerns were brought directly to league officials, but nothing was done. No internal investigation. No public statement. The league remained quiet while the treatment of its top rookie worsened. Now that the issue has exploded publicly, fans are wondering why leadership waited so long. Was the commissioner trying to protect the league's image? Or did they simply not take the complaints seriously? Either way, ignoring the warnings has only made things worse. Now the WNBA must answer for what looks like deliberate inaction, and for putting a rising star like Caitlin Clark at risk, while refusing to address what was clearly becoming a crisis. 4. The viral clip that forced the WNBA Commissioner to step down. One moment changed everything. During a primetime game, Caitlin Clark drove hard to the basket, was struck directly in the face, and stumbled in pain. But no whistle came. The arena gasped. Broadcasters went silent in disbelief. That one clip, capturing a blatant no call, was instantly shared across the internet. It reached millions in hours. It was undeniable. The referees were failing to protect one of the league's biggest stars. The backlash was swift and furious. Fans, analysts, and former athletes flooded social media, demanding change and calling out the WNBA's leadership. Hashtags like #JusticeForCaitlin and #FireTheCommish trended worldwide. In the face of mounting public pressure, reports soon surfaced that the WNBA Commissioner had been quietly suspended, the first concrete fallout from the growing scandal. Though the league hasn't officially confirmed the suspension was due to the Clark incident, most believe that viral clip was the final straw. It exposed what many had been saying for weeks, that Caitlin Clark was being targeted, and the league was letting it happen. The video became a symbol of the WNBA's failure to protect its most valuable player, and now, the league must begin the hard work of regaining trust. 5. Clark breaks her silence as fans demand justice from the league. After days of social media uproar and non-stop media coverage, Caitlin Clark finally addressed the situation. In a short but powerful statement, she expressed concern about the physicality of play and the need for fair officiating. She didn't name names or criticize directly, but her message was unmistakable. Enough is enough. Her words added fuel to an already blazing fire. Fans praised her calmness and strength, using her message as a rallying cry to push the league toward reform. #StandWithClark began trending as celebrities and sports commentators chimed in to support her. Clark's response was mature and measured, showing the poise of someone far beyond her years. But it also reflected the weight she carries, not just as a player, but as the face of a league under fire. Her voice amplified the demands for change and forced the WNBA to take the situation seriously. If the commissioner's suspension was the first step, Clark's statement may be the spark that leads to lasting reform. Fans want transparency, players want safety, and Caitlin Clark just made it clear that staying silent is no longer an option. The league must now act, or risk losing the trust of its growing audience. 6. WNBA faces massive backlash after Caitlin Clark incident goes global. What began as a domestic controversy has now captured the world's attention. International media outlets are reporting on the Caitlin Clark scandal, with headlines questioning how such officiating could be allowed in a professional league. Sports fans from Europe to Asia are weighing in, shocked at how Clark, a rising global star, has been treated. The viral video clips, the fan petitions, the suspension of the commissioner, it's all painting a damning picture of the WNBA. The league's credibility is under threat, and its leadership is being scrutinized like never before. Brands and sponsors are watching closely, worried about the potential damage to their image. Meanwhile, players are speaking up, demanding fairness and protection on the court. Caitlin Clark, through it all, has become more than just a player. She's become a symbol of what happens when leagues prioritize silence over accountability. As the backlash intensifies, the WNBA must do more than issue statements. Real change is needed, and the world is watching. If handled properly, this could be a turning point. But if ignored or minimized, the scandal could cause irreversible harm to both Clark's trust and the league's global reputation. 7. What this means for Caitlin Clark's future and the WNBA's reputation. This controversy isn't just a bump in the road. It could define the future of both Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. For Clark, the way the league handles this moment will determine whether she feels supported in her career ahead. She's already proven her talent and resilience, but no player, no matter how gifted, should have to endure repeated unfairness without recourse. The league's treatment of her could influence future endorsement deals, fan loyalty, and even whether Clark considers staying in the WNBA long-term. For the WNBA, the scandal poses a major threat to its credibility. Suspending the commissioner might satisfy public pressure temporarily, but it doesn't solve the deeper issues. But if they fail, it risks pushing fans away and stalling the league's growth. Caitlin Clark deserves a league that champions fairness and transparency. And right now, the WNBA must prove it's capable of being that league before the damage becomes permanent. Caitlin Clark's courage and poise have brought a critical issue into the spotlight, and now, the pressure is on the WNBA to take real action. With the commissioner suspended and fans demanding change, the future of the league, and Clark's role in it, hangs in the balance. Will this moment lead to lasting reform, or more silence and cover-ups? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this story is far from over, and we'll be here to cover every twist and turn. Like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates on Caitlin Clark and more.